John chapter 1, verse 2. Dear friends, I pray that you may enjoy good health and that all may go well with you, even as your soul is getting along well. Matthew 11:28 says, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." Father God, thank you. Thank you for this opportunity once again to feed your people your word. God, on today I pray that every word that I speak be acceptable before your sight, that it might be life-changing, that it might free some people that have been held captive to guilt for a long time. God, I just pray that you would use me, that people would see more of you and less of me. It's in your mighty name that I do pray. Amen. Good afternoon and welcome to Flight 1536. Today, you are going on a journey to life. Can I get somebody to help me pass out the safety? Can I get another flight attendant? Thank you. Thank you. These are brand new masks and yours to keep. These are your oxygen masks. If you would buckle your seatbelts. Get real comfortable because your flight is forever. Flight attendants in the rear, could you play the safety message for us, please? The title of the message today is Save Yourself. Come on. The weather today is great. We don't expect any delays or any
It's unlikely, but if cabin pressure changes, the panels above your seat will open, revealing oxygen masks. If this happens, reach up and pull the mask towards you until the tube is fully extended. Place the mask over your nose and mouth. Slip the elastic strap over your head and adjust the mask if necessary. Breathe normally and note that oxygen is flowing, so don't worry if the bag doesn't inflate. Be sure to adjust your own mask before helping others.
Save yourself first. Why do you think on the flight For those who have never flown before, now you know that when you get ready to take a flight, during the safety instructions, we point out to you that there are 2 exit doors. And to sit by the exit doors, you must be willing and able to assist those. Are you both willing and able to assist those who may need to exit? If you are not able, then they will remove you and you have to take another seat. Because you cannot sit in the emergency exits if you are not willing to help those that need to get out. Follow me in the spirit.
Yes.
But one of the things I thought was interesting is when they get to the oxygen mask, they say that if we were to lose cabin pressure, the oxygen mask would drop down and you were to put your mask on first. And don't worry if it doesn't inflate because you are getting oxygen. But do not assist your neighbor until your mask is completely on and secure. I'm thinking that some of us in our lives experience a change in cabin pressure.
Come on now.
And because our children, our mothers, our fathers, our friends need help, we want to help them first. We want to put Kimmy's mask on because she's so little. But I came to tell you today that God says you can't save anybody else until you save yourself. So for you parents, when you're tired and you're weary and you need a break, I came to tell you that you need to take a break because while you think you're helping them, you're not helping them.
Come on.
Because you can't save nobody else if you're not whole.
Come on.
So sometimes, Abel, we have to be a little selfish.
Come on.
And God says it's okay because the truth of the matter is, Pastor God, you can't do my work if you ain't whole.
Come on.
And so, oftentimes, we're on the plane and somebody else next to us looks more vulnerable. And we think, well, certainly there's enough air, there's enough oxygen in here for me. I can't let this baby die. But what we're failing to realize is that we're killing the babies.
Come on.
Because we're not whole.
Come on.
And when we're not whole, we're not able to give wholly. So spiritually, mentally, and physically, you're dead. But you're trying to help somebody else. Let me back up. This message is for somebody that want to be set free from taking a cruise with 4 kids and leaving them by themselves. This message ain't for everybody, but it's for somebody that has felt bad about taking care of their own self before they met somebody else's needs.
That's good. That's good.
This message is for the pastors that won't say, I need a break because I got to take care of me because I can't take care of you unless I'm whole. See, this message ain't for everybody. This message is for mothers that won't take time to take their self out and get all pretty and do what they need to do for them because certainly the kid needs new pair of shoes. I mean, they only got 50,000 already, but certainly they need one more because they want one more. This message is for those of you that have to take care of your elderly parents and they always need something. There's always something to do and you feel bad if you can't do it or you can't go there. This is for those who see people hurting and in need and you want to give it to them, but it's your last. I came to tell you today that you have to save yourself first.
Come on. That's good.
Because if you're not whole, you ain't helping nobody else. Well, how can you say that, Pastor? Because in your help, Pastor, you're really just spreading that guilty spirit. When you say to your child, girl, I'm going to get you these shoes, Naya, but I sure need my nails done. You pass on the guilty spirit to them. Now listen, they're children, so Naya going to take them shoes and make no mistake about it. But you just passed on the guilty spirit, and every time she looks at the shoes, she'll think about your nails.
Come on. Come on.
It's a mind thing. It's a mind thing, but we have been taught that, no, you need to help that little baby first. while I'm helping you put on your mask, I'm running out of oxygen, and y'all all masked up, and y'all breathing, and I'm barely breathing. I'm choking. Looking for some air, because I helped you first. That's how some of us are living. We're living that way. We have helped you put on your mask. I'm gonna stay down here for a little while. And I want y'all to really get what happens when you run out of oxygen. When you run out of oxygen, because you thought you had enough time. You thought you had enough time. I saw Tanya struggling, and I didn't feel right just sitting here watching her struggle, knowing though that mine was not properly fit. But I didn't think so. So I just can't. It's not the human thing. It's not humane to watch somebody else suffer. I came to tell you today that it's not humane for you to suffer, or for you to suffer, or for you to suffer. And so, we've been taught for years, help that baby. You got to, listen, I'm not saying don't take care of your children. That's not what I'm trying to say to you. But what I'm saying to you is some of you have gone above and beyond.
Make it clear, come on.
And so your children, and I'm just using this term, so you just got to talk. Your children look like $1 million and you look like 2 cents. There's got to be some balance there, Kanye. Can't we all look like $20?
Come on.
Instead of one of us looking like $1 million and the other one looking like a penny?
Come on.
But parents particularly feel this guilt. Right? Parents particularly feel this guilt. But meanwhile, while you're feeling guilty and you're down and out, you're just passing along that spirit. Because let me let you know something. I don't care how good you are at faking it. Your children know what's going on in the inside of you. And so what happens is that spirit spills over to them and they start to die and we don't know why.
Shut the fuck up, God.
They're dying because we're dying. And they're a replica of who we are.
Yes. That's the word.
All them seeds you done sowed all these years,
Jesus.
there is a replica. Because we won't take time to just take care of ourselves. And taking care of yourself might mean that you go for a day and nobody bothers you and you just get to do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
I take them all the time.
Yes.
I don't even need no money to take them.
That's right.
Just let me go somewhere. But listen, I love my wife like I love sweets. But sometimes Valerie needs Valerie because without me, there is no 100%. I can't be whole. Because I can't love you if I don't love me.
That's right. Come on.
See, and so there's this struggle, there's this battle in our minds of what's more important. Is it really okay for me to take a day just for me? I mean, I got kids and I got this and I got that, and I came to tell you yes. Because some of us are so busy that you never really rest. Anybody understand that?
Yes.
You lay down. You lay down. You get in the bed, right? And you might even sleep. You might even sleep. But you don't rest. Meaning your mind is at ease and you're not worried about anything. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen, and God's going to work it out.
Yes, he is.
Right? We don't have that rest because we feel bad about it. You know, I can't rest right now. Certainly God doesn't want me to rest. But the problem is, we're tired, so we pass on the tired spirit. We're hurt, we pass on the hurt spirit. We're lonely, we pass on the lonely spirit. Do you know that every emotion we have is infectable? There's a book that I'm going to share with you all. I actually got it from school, but it's called Each Kindness. And one of the things it talks about is how what we do ripples. So if I take a rock and I pour it in the water, it spreads out. So if I throw good energy in there, then good energy goes out. If I throw a mean spirit in there, mean, nasty, angry, then it goes out. See, what y'all don't understand is you can tell a spirit of a household by the children.
Come on. You better preach that.
So if your children are, unless you've coached them, I would like to think that you didn't, but unless you've coached them, if your household is happy and everybody's having a good time and we're all getting along, typically your children are, unless they're in trouble, of course, from grades or something like that, right? But I don't think you all really understand how much power resides in your emotions. How much power resides in your emotions. And when I'm in your midst, I can infect you with my emotions. Here's a good example. You're having a great day. Your coworker comes and tells you they're upset because they just lost a family member. You don't walk off from them going, wee, have a good day, have a good day. All of a sudden you feel mourning. You feel sad. Even if you're not connected with them, meaning I talk to you every day, that emotion spreads to you. So I want to ask you, are you saving yourself so that you're spreading positive, good energy, emotions in the atmosphere? Or are you tired and burdened and need a rest? And so you're sharing that burden of rest, of being tired. Anybody get tired? When you get tired, you get aggravated. Yes. You don't want to be bothered with nobody or nothing.
Yes.
So when you get that way, if you don't take time for yourself to get yourself back together, then you're just continuing to infect. I infect you, you infect her. Once you infect her, she infects him. He's infected, now he infects. So then, that's why when you fuss at one of your children, everybody go into their room. Right? You fuss at Jazz, Kizzy gone, Christopher gone, everybody going in their direction. Right? Because you have infected the household with that spirit. So I want to challenge parents. When you are addressing something, if I'm addressing something with Jeffrey, then me and Jeffrey are going to have this discussion outside of everybody else. So that everybody else isn't affected by Jeffrey's bad grades. Luckily, Jeffrey won't have bad grades. So, we don't have to worry about that. But if he did, I don't want to infect him because I need to deal with him. So that now my whole house, everybody mad, everybody sad. Parents, y'all ever say, well, so-and-so ain't do what I told him, so ain't nobody going nowhere. It ain't no God. I know y'all don't want to hear it, but it ain't a God. Here's a good example at school. When I take the kids to the cafeteria, they have to get a 5. If they get a 5 in the cafeteria, so it's based on their behavior, then we go outside immediately. They get extra recess. So we go right outside after lunch. Then we come back in and they still get their normal recess, but that's like an award for them doing good. So I say, hey guys, you get a 5 and we're not going. So they come back out and they have a 4. And I say, well, we're not going outside. Well, then I get the paper and the cafeteria lady put the names of the 2 boys that caused them to get the 4. So what do you think I did? Now you parents would say, everybody going in. We ain't going outside for recess. Instead, I said, all right, we're going to go for recess, but you 2 are going to stay with me. So the people that caused the infraction get the consequences of it, not the whole team. I say that to say, I'm saying that to let you know that don't let one child, one person, one friend, ever had a friend do you wrong, and then you start treating everybody some kind of way? Because certainly good friends don't exist. Right? Everybody out for me. Right? that's that emotion. I'm guilty. I'm standing up because I'm guilty. Right? That's that emotional infection that I'm mad at him, so I want you to be mad too. Y'all spouses do that. Yeah, I'm mad at him, so you need to be mad at him. And I tell you, you can be mad, honey, but I ain't mad. Because if they didn't hurt me,
Right.
you got to deal with that, right? Because I can't feel your pain. Right? Right? Me and Tariq were talking the other day, and he was talking about a kid at school that was his friend, but the kid was mad because, now y'all follow me here, this teenager stuff. The kid was mad because Tariq was still friends with the girl that fought his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Tariq says, look, I don't have nothing to do with that, man. That's between your girl and her and you and her. I'm still her friend. But most of us, we ride or dies. We like, okay, you mad, I'm mad. See agreed. See, I like it when people can understand that I'm being real. Right? You mad, so I'm mad. I don't operate that way. You mad, you mad. You deal with Chandra. I'm still acting with her right now. Right now. Bobby, I'm mad at Bobby. I don't want you to be mad at Bobby. Bobby ain't do it to you. She did it to me. So why are you mad at her? See, you have to watch people like that. You have to watch people like that. You have to watch people like that want you to jump on board with them because they mad. So they want to share them. You have to be careful about those. You have to watch those kind of people. Because wait till they get mad at you, that they rally up. Now they got them rallying against you. You have to watch people like that. You have to watch people like that. You're trying to get me to be mad because you're mad. I'm not mad. I'm happy actually.
Come on. That's good.
Right? Don't try to make me mad. I'm affecting you with my emotions. Right? Instead, you mad about it, go tell Bobby. Don't tell me.
Come on.
I can help you if you need help, but she kind of big. I mean, I know that you're your witness, like the Bible says. I know that you're witness, but otherwise, you take that up on your own. But we will allow people to pull us right on in. They'll throw the rod out there, and we got shrimp there, and we'll just grab it. And then before you know it, we caught. And we on somebody's plate getting ate.
Come on.
Which means we gone. We gone, right? Because now everybody's mad. How many times have you helped somebody else put on their mask? How many times have you helped somebody else put on their mask? Here's what I think is interesting. The mask gives us oxygen, but it's uncomfortable.
Come on. Come on.
The mask is actually helping us to breathe, but come on, somebody, it's hot. It's uncomfortable. I came to tell you that's what life is like.
That's good.
It's hot.
It's God.
And it gets uncomfortable.
Amen.
Right? I feel like I should be doing surgery on somebody right now. Getting paid lots of money. Right?
You're doing surgery on the spirit. Come
Amen. Well, because, and I see how he poking his mask in, he wants your oxygen to get out. Thank you. So we got some people. So when we put the mask on right, they trying to poke a hole in it so that you might not live. And you lose your own brother. That's why you have to do road checks. Make sure everybody on your road wants you to live and not die. That's why you get to pick your seat. When you take a plane trip, you get to pick your seat. So if you say, I don't have nobody, then you can't sit in the emergency exit, baby. You got to sit in a regular seat.
That's good.
Right? But there are people in our midst, and we don't even know it. Some you sit next to on the plane.
Come on.
Because Jeffrey, there's some people waiting. They want to put a hole in your mask so that you might not live, but die. But I came to tell you today that just like they tell you on the plane, I'm telling you today, you gotta save yourself first. You've got to be whole in the spirit, whole in the body, and whole in the mind, or you're no good for anybody else. For anybody else. So I want you to keep these masks as a reminder that if you start, if the cabin pressure changes, if it changes, that it's okay for you to put your mask on first.